Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of the Lego city that's in my apartment. In today's video, I'm going to be re-ranking all of my custom modular buildings, and the reason I am re-ranking all of them is because since I have started this YouTube channel, I've added a few more custom buildings to my Lego city, so I figured I should re-rank them in that order. So I'm going to start from my least favorite and work my way up to my favorite, which is going to bring me to this custom noodle shop here. This is a re-brickable mock of two Creator 3-in-1 noodle shops, and I don't like how it goes together. The colors don't really look good together, and it's kind of an awkward looking build. It just doesn't really do that much for me. The sand green is supposed to be a peachy color. I don't know what Lego calls that color specifically, but the color scheme just does not look right for me, and it is a building I have slated to be removed eventually. Moving on up, next to it is a law building that I made. It is 100% a custom building that I made, considering how bland and lame it is. You can see the little sticker I added to the front there, brick lawyers, empty the other guy's pocket. There's nothing in it, and there's really not much to this building, so it's pretty low on the list. All right, flipping over to the other side, we've got this just random green and medium nougat building that I made, and this is 100% a custom building that I made. It's looked worse in the past, but it looks a lot better now that I've added some more parts to it. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's just a building I kind of whipped up as a space filler. This building eventually I do plan to replace, or at least try to make it a little bit taller, but it ranks pretty low on the list for me for now. Next up on the list, we've got my custom pretzel factory that I made. This originally is a Pinterest/Flickr find. I don't know the name of the actual builder himself, but I did find it on Pinterest and Flickr. You can find it if you do a little searching. It's originally an ice chips house, and it's supposed to be a factory, but I tweaked it just a little bit to my liking. I really do like this building, and this I have no intention of removing. I am going to keep it. I really like how I added the lane for the truck to pull off and the forklift to load it. And you've got the original 2008 cargo truck there. It's one of my favorite sets. And I really love how the air conditioner sits on top of the roof there like that. It's definitely one that I enjoyed building. And it was really easy to get parts too, because most of this, it's all masonry brick from the pick-a-brick wall. Moving down the street, we've got my custom grocery store. This is a Lego Ideas find. Again, I don't remember the builder's name, but it is on Lego Ideas. It's not my original build. It has been tweaked just a little bit to my liking. This moves right up on the list just because I really do like the outside of it. I like the flowers on the outside and the little awnings with the dark green and black slope pieces there. I really do like that. And I love the chimney in the back. I do have plans to make this into a 2-story building. I just have to get some parts for it, but it's kind of low on the priority list getting parts for that because I want to finish out putting buildings in the Lego city. Moving up the list, we've got a custom botanical garden that I made. This originally is from 2 of the Friends Botanical Garden sets, and I really didn't like how the original re-brickable instructions were, and it left it with an open back building, which means I had to put it in the back of the city. And it sat there for like a year. I really didn't like it. And eventually it just got to the point where I'm like, I'm taking this out. But I realized I had a ton of parts from that set that could make a modular building. So I grabbed a bunch of the medium nougat, or I believe those are dark orange actually, dark orange masonry bricks, and just some other random stuff that I had. I slapped it together and it turned out really good. I really like how it looks, especially with the dome roof. I don't know how I was able to pull it off, but it looks really good, and I really like how it sits right next to the Natural History Museum. All right, so next up on the list, we have my custom coffee shop. This originally is built by the guy that made the A-frame cabin, which is an actual set. He does a lot of other cool little sets here, and I'm filming at like an awkward angle. I have my camera on my little tripod here so I can see my hand here. But this one, it's just a favorite of mine. I love like all the details that he added, and I tried to put most of them that I could in there. I do believe you can buy instructions for this. I think it's on bricknerd.com. But all in all, I love the set. I love the coffee cup up here. You got an air conditioner back here, and just all the people walking up to get coffee. I love it. Love this set so much. Next up, we've got my hamburger restaurant, which is also made by the same guy. Same thing, just people walking up to grab a burger. on like a Friday or Saturday night. I love the classic retro look. You just don't really see these too much anymore. I love the custom burger up top and the little sign. The original sign has Andy's hamburgers on it. And if I knew how to get stickers and decals for it, I would, but I don't know how to get stickers and decals for stuff like that. So if you know how to, by all means, put it in the comments because I've been wanting to change out this kind of corny little sign for a while. All right, moving on up the list to the top 5, we've got the Arboretum sitting at number 5. This is one that I found on Lego Ideas that you can now buy instructions for on Rebrickable, and it's really one of my favorites. I really love the apartments, how they sandwich the Arboretum here, and it's actually a really easy build too. So kudos to the original creator for that, and one of his buddies actually commented that he showed the original creator this and he thought it was cool, and I thought it was really cool too because the guy is across the pond in Europe somewhere, I believe Belgium if I remember correctly. But this guy did an amazing job on this set. I just love, like I said, how the apartment sandwiched the Arboretum here. And in the back here, since it's an alleyway, I created a little crime scene going on there. Something I really like to do with back alley scenes. But all in all, I just really love, really love how this Arboretum looks in the city. Coming in at number 4 on the list, we've got my custom hospital that I built. This is originally something I found on Pinterest that now I found out is available on Rebrickable with instructions. Had I known, I probably would have bought the instructions because it would have been a little bit easier to build. The elevator was a little bit tedious to make. I still have not bought string to make the elevator actually usable, but I really love the facade of the building. I think the elevator next to the actual building itself, they really complement each other very well. The clock up at the top with the medical plus sign logo, I just think it looks really good. Somebody suggested I add a helipad, and that is something I honestly probably should do because I think it would look really good with a helipad sitting up top with maybe the old like 2005 rescue helicopter. And coming in at number 3, we've got my custom fire station that I built. This is one that I found on Pinterest originally that I tweaked into a fire station. I believe it was originally like a custom car garage, kind of like Los Santos Customs almost. I saw it and I was like, I can just make this into a fire station, and I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do think there might need to be a helipad on top of this as well. Maybe put like a fire helicopter up top. But all in all, I really love how it turned out. I love the red with the dark tan. I just think it looks really good. And I tried to make it look similar to the fire brigade modular. I just couldn't get like the red door pieces because the red garage door pieces are ungodly expensive. But all in all, I really do love the fire station mock that I have. And coming in at number 2, we have my custom tavern. So this one is just by far one of my favorites. I really loved building it. I loved getting all the parts for it. It's just a blast to make, and it's a blast to look at as well. The building itself I originally found on Pinterest. I couldn't find anything else for it for the original builder. But all in all, I just love it. I love the look of it. It reminds me so much with all the people out. It just reminds me of being in my early 20s, going to the bars with friends and people just having a good time, drinking a few beers, having some pizza and pie. I just absolutely love it. So that's why it sits very high on the list. And at number 1 on the list is my custom fishing store. So the original Lego Ideas fishing store is like $400, and I didn't feel like spending all that money on that. So I decided to design one myself, and I made a secondary building as well. And it just turned out so well. I absolutely love it. And the reason being is just I vacation to Duluth, Minnesota a lot along Lake Superior, and it just reminds me so much of that with the docks and all that. I think the docks, especially since I've redone them, look so much better. They look so good. I love the little scenes that I've made here along the docks and along with the fishing store as well. The building itself, I love. Like, I just think it looks so good with the dark orange foliage and the rustic roof there that looks like it's fallen to pieces. You got seagulls and birds up top. You got trees in the front here. It's just an amazing, like, one of my favorite builds. I just love how this turned out here, and that's why it sits so high on the list. All right, so those are all my custom modular buildings that I've made throughout the time I've had this Lego city. I do have plans to make more, so I probably will have to re-rank them once again. Like I said, I do want to make a custom harbor master's office, although I wouldn't really say that qualifies as a modular, But in the back here, I do want to add something to fill in that space there between the pretzel and hamburger joint there. And obviously I gotta get at least 2 of them for the high rise because the 2026 modular will go on that as well. So there will be more custom modular buildings, and obviously there will be more once I move to a new house and get a bigger space because there's next to no space left in here. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment what you think your favorite custom modular that I have is, or one that you think I should make. But as always, folks, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.